Massive New York Times bombshell. They got his taxes. At long last, they got his taxes, or at least some of them. A good number of years were acquired by multiple reporters at the New York Times, and they have revealed a ton about Donald Trump, both in terms of how he's shirked his obligation to actually contribute something to the country that has given him so much. And by given, I mean literally given him so much. As well as a bunch of activity that's either arguably criminal or clearly criminal. Let's headline it though. Donald J. Trump paid $750 in federal income taxes the year he won the presidency, 2016. In his first year in the White House, he paid another $750 in federal income taxes. Over a 2-year period, he paid about the MSRP of the new Microsoft Surface Book, a smartphone. 2 years. Now, we don't have 2018, 2019. We don't know about all that, but we got a lot of other numbers. But that's the first part, Francesca. Almost no federal income taxes paid.
Mamma mia, my Italian side comes out. I'm angry. I immediately was like, look, we're in a pandemic. There are tens of millions of people out of work, on unemployment, lacking healthcare, facing eviction. Don't ever talk to me ever again about paying rent, about how students, really should pay their loans down, despite their, overpriced education and their BS loans, right? That only increase every year. Like, don't talk to me about, like landlords really deserve. No, none of it. Like, it's hitting real hard. Everything in 2020 is hitting hard. But Trump's tax returns right now are hitting incredibly hard in this dire moment that we're in. And I think it brings up the fact that ultimately, and we'll talk about how it is a grift, but wealth is truly a grift. And whether or not, and there are legal and there are illicit parts of this reporting, whether or not it was legal, because a lot of people are like, whatever, that's just what the rich do, you get access to that. Yeah, is that right? Is it right? Like, let's say everything was above board, which it's not. But is it right to be able to pay that little in taxes? Is it right to be able to pay probably the same amount, if not less, than what a freelancer, way less than what a freelancer who definitely didn't make 6 figures and really made a lot less than she spent last year, my God, paid in 2019, or a fast food employee, any working class person is paying more than $750. Yeah. A teacher is paying more than $750 in taxes.
Yeah, and that's gonna be pointed out in an ad we play a little bit later. I don't have my documentation going back this many years, but my first real job that I don't remember for sure if I was paid under the table or not. But anyway, when I was a busboy at Tartaglia's Italian restaurant in Bridgeport, Connecticut, they had great focaccia, they did. I have a feeling I paid more in federal income taxes than Donald Trump. So now I know many people will say, like you alluded to, what's the difference? The rich do that, it's not gonna matter. Here's the thing, maybe the rich get to dodge as many taxes as they want, that's the cake. The icing on the cake is your apathy in regard to that system. And I'm not ready to be icing, okay? And I would argue that there's a lot here that looks like it's definitely not just normal rich tax avoidance. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.